Hello, and hope everyone is having a great day. This weather is so lovely. The puppy even came, well, he's not a puppy. The old boy even came outside while we were doing some work outside. So today I thought I would do a little bit of, sorry, I'm trying to get my page up, but it doesn't seem to want to do that for me today. All right, well, I apologize. I won't be able to see comments. All right, so I wanted to show you sort of how my brain works when it comes to getting ideas. Everyone knows about Pinterest, of course. So often what I do is I'm scrolling through Pinterest and I find a picture that I like, okay? So this was my inspiration. So I know that I have a set very similar to this, and I have some embossing folders. So this was sort of my jumping off point. So I saw something I liked and I was like, great, I really like this. Let's see if I can recreate this. So then I come up with my colors and I create that. So this is sort of what the first one that I did. And this is a lovely card, but you know, I wanted to bring it to the next level. So then what I did was I cut the strips, put a green in the background, popped it up a little bit with some dimensionals, cut this one out, put a little bit of ribbon in behind. So again, same card, just tweaked slightly different. And then I thought, okay, well, this is a lovely card too, but let's bring it to another level. Let's bejewel it even more. So then I did this. So same background, but then I used some of the 3D elements from the beautiful Boughs dies. They're gorgeous, really nice. And created the 3D look. So same card, all based around the original one off of Pinterest, right? So that's sort of the evolution of how cards, for me anyway, come from an idea, a jumping off point from Pinterest to, you know, a final product. And you work with what you have, right? If you don't have other cardstock, well, then you leave it, you make it something like this. If you have the dies, then you can add it to that. So you work with what you have and you can build upon it to get what the look that you like. So I thought you might be interested in how my brain works for that. All right, so with that in mind, I thought we would do a card with that beautiful Boughs. So that's the stamp set you get, and then the pine cones. So really nice stamp set. So in this card here, I stamped it with 2 shades of green, garden green and shaded spruce. And then this is Blackberry Bliss. So I did the pine cones and the sentiments in the Blackberry Bliss because I just thought it looked really sharp. So that's what I wanted to do. So for this card, I'm having a tough go of things today with my technology. It just does not want to cooperate. So with this card, I went with the Very Vanilla, and then this is Night of Navy because that's one of the corresponding colors with the designer series paper. And so I wanted it to correspond. So then from there, I had a punch from another time that's a bit bigger than these two. And so my idea was, and again, I took the idea off of Pinterest and then just sort of adapt it to what I like, right? So you could put the sentiment, although I noticed that it's deck the halls with balls of holly, and then it says, and be jolly this season. So I couldn't fit it all in there. I mean, I could just do the decks of hall, or I could just do the Merry Christmas. But like I said, you'll notice that often my cards don't have a lot of sentiments on them. So, because I find then that way people can sort of pick and choose what they want to write, right? If they want a happy holiday or Merry Christmas or what have you, that kind of a thing. So, and then if you have a bunch that you've punched out and all that stuff, then you just sort of play around with where you want it to go. So I like it there, and I like those color combinations. So I am going to do that. So I am going to pop them up a bit though, so that they're a bit more 3D looking. And for me, I don't know, I don't like them just sort of hanging in thin air. When I first saw the set, I was a little reluctant to get it, to be quite honest, because it could very quickly turn into radish looking things with, you know, tufts of things on the top. And so I was a little nervous about how I could make it look good. But it turns out that it's not as hard as I thought it was in my brain. So. But visually, I still want them sort of looking like they're kind of attached to something. But that's just me. There we go. Really simple little card. Again, I punched out different punches from the designer series paper and then put little copper tops. So there's our first card. All right, for our second card, I had heat embossed gold onto the paper and then punched them out. And I'd seen, again, I saw something on Pinterest that I really liked, and I thought I'd really like to try and do something similar. So, why is that? Okay, there we go. So this is the Dainty Diamond embossing folder. And this one, again, I didn't choose a sentiment, but obviously you can put whatever sentiment you would like. So I have this copper looking washi tape. Again, I got it in my Christmas stocking, and I thought it would look pretty sort of on the edges. So I'm going to sort of butt it right up to the paper, because I know my paper is square or straight, and my eyeballs are not always very straight. So I'm going to make sure that it's butted right up. I mean, I could tuck it around, but I don't want the tape to be seen on the other side, so I'm just gonna trim it off. Comme ça. Let's do this side here. Then we are going to add our ornaments. Let's see. Any comments today? I finally got it sorted out. Nope, that's okay. So my idea was that I would have one upright, sort of off-centered, one line on its side, and then a smaller one beside. So that was sort of how I thought it would look in my brain. I liked that. Yeah. So I want this one to be closer and this one to be down. So I'm going to put some dimensionals on this one first. That way I kind of know where I want him to go. And then put some glue on him. And then he's going to stick up a little bit too. Pretty, so pretty. So simple. So I want him to overlap ever so slightly as well. There. Super simple. Again, we could add a sentiment if we wanted to, but like I said, I tend not to put sentiments. So really simple card using the punches and then heat embossing the baubles. All right. Last card for tonight. I think you're going to enjoy this one. So this is Knight of Navy. This is, isn't that beautiful? So I really wanted to highlight the copper this time. So I'm choosing this side of the paper. And I've got my ribbon. Now I'm trying to remember how did I, oh yes, I wanted to do my ribbon this way. So I'm going to do this first before I forget. Because I have a very bad habit of talking and not putting my ribbon on beforehand. So I am going to try and do that first. So I don't forget. There we go. So I just sort of put a glue dot to sort of help me put it in the middle. And this ribbon, I love this ribbon. This ribbon is from the Boho Indigo card kit. I'll probably play with that next month. All right, so let's get her on. The new adhesive is super sticky. A lot stickier than it was before. And then they have an even stickier one from that too. So the new adhesive is really, really sticky. So you have to be a lot more careful because you can't take it off like you used to be able to. There you go. So then I borrowed this die cutting set from a friend because I saw it in the on Pinterest and I just thought it was beautiful. So this is sort of the look we're going for here. So I'm going to put the Very Vanilla on top of the copper foil paper. Isn't that pretty? So this time, this is the copper foiled paper as well that I embossed with the dainty diamonds, and this time I've just left it plain. gonna center this one. This set is definitely on my wish list. It's a nice, really nice set. Here, I'll show you. So you get several of them, different lengths, slightly different widths. Really great set. And it is called Stitch Nested Labels. And you can also use it to make one of those flap cards, which I might do in another video. So then I had, oh, I can pick it up, my lovely Joy that we'll put on, and my ornament. I just love that paper. So pretty. Like, how beautiful is that, right? With our saying, just like that. Ta-da! All right. So I'm going to pop this up, so I'm going to leave this one flat. So I think it was about there. And sadly, I forgot to use the fancy stuff behind when I cut this out. So, oh, I've now dropped it on myself. There we go. So I'm trying to add some glue without adding a ton of glue. There we go. All right, and then I'm going to pop that one up. Go. Sort of centered right there. And there we go. Look how beautiful that is. So sparkly and pretty. Just love it. Just love it. The copper foil is so, so pretty. Might have to do some more with that. So there are cards for today. So we did some ornaments hanging from the bough of Peaceful Boughs, which we'll be doing some more stuff with very soon. We did the beautiful designer series paper with the copper foil, gorgeous. And then we did the stamps with the heat emboss and the Dainty Diamond embossing folder. And then, not to mention, like I said, we sort of went through the card progression, I guess you could call it. So yeah. So thank you so much. I appreciate if you're able to share the video, like the video, all that good stuff. If you're interested in any of the products, please feel free to send me a message. If you're interested in a catalog, Christmas catalog, please send me a message. What else can I tell you? Oh, did you want to see the cards that we did earlier? So these were some of the cards that we did on Monday. So we did these ones on Monday. Let's see, you can still see. We did these ones on Tuesday. These are the fancy flip. Isn't that pretty? And then this one's another fancy open. And then we did these ones today. So lots of card ideas with the beautiful stamp set and the punch. So Christmas Gleaming, and in that you get the 2 punches, the clean stamp set, and the designer series paper, which is all this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful paper. All right, and the first 3 people that order this set, my gift to them will be this pack here of 5 sheets of the brightly gleaming foil elements, as well as several pictures of card ideas, such as that one, among others. All right. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week, and we'll see you soon. Take care.